Okay. Can people online hear me? Maybe you can just give a thumbs up. I'll see. Help me confirm who's online. Um, help me confirm if they can. Can they? Okay. Perfect. So we're going to start. So you're just going to go, if you're new to Google AI Studio, you're just going to go to Google AI Studio and search it up. Could I have a postcard? The postcard. Okay. So just go to Chrome or whatever browser you like to use. So search Google AI Studio and go to it. So yes, as you can, okay, this is perfect because I already used API. So let me just go to the first page so that let me just go to the first page so that we align. If maybe you're a new user, we are on the same page. Uh-uh. Let's clear my cookies so that we start from scratch, all of us. So let me clear these so that we all start from scratch. Okay. So you're going to be prompted to sign in. I'm going to sign in with that email. Then, uh-oh. Right. I hope it works. Please don't ask for a code. Okay. Still, okay. Let's just do manual stuff. Perfect. So if after signing in, you'll be taken to the dashboard. You'll be taken to the dashboard page. So here they're just showing you different widgets. And here you can access the different agents that you can integrate. So you can maybe if you want a data analyst app, if you're going to build the data analyst app, they already have a pre-agent for you that you can start with. Document processor, they already have customer support. They already have, maybe if you're building a customer support application, they already have an agent for you. Then repo maintainer, if you want something to maintain your repo, they already have that. Yeah. So for now, this is not our concern. So on the sidebar, as you see playground, history, new apps, gallery, dashboard, documentation. So for documentation, as you know, it's just specs for the specific application that you're using, which in this case is Google AI Studio. So these are just guidelines and how to use the various features that Go AI Studio has. So dashboard is where you see your APIs and what you're going to connect to. New app is when you're going to create now a new project that you're going to submit for a platform. And then apps, that's where you see your all other previous applications that you've been using. So for our concern, we are going to go to dashboard. So when you go to dashboard, okay, sorry. When you go to Okay, for this case, let me just go to build. Let me start with new application. So I'm going to tap here to create a new application. And then it's going to give you some tutorials. Maybe if you already have an API, please set it up. An updated flow of Gemini applications. So as you know, we had Google I/O and they updated most of their applications. So this wasn't there before, but they're showing it now. So they are telling you before you continue with an application, you can add an API secret immediately. But I'm going to skip this for now since we don't even know the idea we're going to build. So I'm going to first skip and I'm going to go to this tab. So we are going to go to Gemini. Again, you can follow the QR codes on a postcard or you can just do the generic flow if you know it. So I'm going to go and search Gemini. Or you can use even AI mode. AI mode, I found it to be sufficient because it's in real time. And Gemini is based on a training model. So I mostly like to use AI mode. So if you don't like this, you can just send a hi or you can switch to AI mode in your browser. But if your browser is not like mine, you can just type in hi and you will see in the search. So I'm going to okay, let me just do that. Let me type in hi. Okay, hello. I want to build a prompt. I want to build a prompt for my Google for my application using Google AI Studio. So I'm going to press enter. And here you can choose whether you want to go through browsers or you want AI mode. So I'm going to go to AI mode. Yeah. You can use this or you can use Gemini. So I know everyone knows, if you know how to use ChatGPT, you know how to use Gemini. Okay. So I'm going to do a very, very quick demo because we had a schedule already outlined. So you can either use Gemini or you can use, sorry for the people online if you can't hear me. So you can either use Gemini or you can use AI mode. So I'm going to go ahead and use AI mode. So I'm going to tell it I want to build a customer support for my small business, for my small salon business. Then I'm going to tell it the mode of operation. So I'm going to tell it I operate remotely. People reach out to me on WhatsApp and they schedule on WhatsApp and they schedule an appointment. If your spelling is wrong, don't worry about that. Okay, you can see my screen. Okay, so I have Grammarly to correct my spellings, but if you don't, you can still send it. AI can autocorrect. So yes, so I've corrected my English. Let me send that. So I'm going to send that. I'm going to tell it I'm going to show another cool tool that you can use. But for now, I want a master prompt. I want a master prompt. So I'm going to send it. I'm going to send. So it's generating. So as it's generating, it's going to give me a master prompt. So I'm not going to read through since it's quickly, but you normally read through to refine. So since I have that, I'm going to go and paste it here. I'm not going to give it a name. I think the name will be generic, but you can name yours. So I'm going to press here, build control. And then it's going to start generating. So here at the bottom, you can see that there are apps that you can connect. If you want to build an Android app, sorry, it has gone. But if you're still on that screen, you can see those apps below that search bar before you press enter. So those are connectors. They act like MCP connectors. What an MCP does, like I said, Gemini, let me say if Gemini model was trained in 2025 and it doesn't have information for 2026, it's going to use um an MCP tool. Okay, let me relate it to an API, like a connector. It's going to connect to a Google MCP, and that MCP is going to give it a capability to search the web. So it can get updated information through that tool. That's how these AI models are able to keep up to date, what's changing, what's new. So, okay. So when you go to Google AI Studio, it's going to ask you to select the specific design you want for your app. So you're going to select design. Oh, God, I've messed up a bit, but it is well. On that select design, there are various drop downs. So you can select either the default that it has given you, or you can select from other drop downs that you will see. I've pressed enter quickly, so I can't show you that, but it is well. Then here you can also come and edit the name of your application later when it's done generating. So I want to go away from that as it's generating and go to these important buttons up here. So you see these buttons up here. We have remix, share, and publish. So this remix button gives the capability of someone else to use your app. So if you make your app maybe public, someone else can go and remix it. Maybe let me say how you're working in Teams. For now, if you're working in Teams, maybe and you're the lead, you can first prompt your staff, cook your staff, then you can share to your teammates and they can remix that application. It might be a long loop, it needs more time, but that's another way you can team build. Or you can sit together and work on the prompt the same way, because I don't think there is a way you can invite people. No, you can't. So you have to just sit together and, brainstorm on the prompt together. So for now, I'm going to go to the share button. So on the share button, let me just move this side. For the share button, there is a chat. So in the chat, you get to choose which model you want to use for the chat that is generating. When you're generating your project, do you want to use Gemini Flash, Gemini Flash Lite, Preview, Pro, latest. So since I'm just demoing for now, just stick to the default. Then system instructions. This is very, very important. So system instructions are like, they help you create that model that is building your project to be an agent. So you tell it that this is the structure mode that you're working in. You create a temporary mode for it, like a personality. So I'm building a customer support application. I'm going to prompt its system instruction. It's going to give them the personality of an engineer who builds only custom support applications. So that when it's building, it knows that my focus is only to build customer applications. Or you can just leave it empty and it will just go with default. So since I already have my chat here, I'm going to say help generate a master prompt, help generate system instructions. So they are called system instructions. System instructions to give Google AI Studio. Then it's going to give for my specific project. Won't check my English, we'll just push that. So it has given me here the system prompt. So you can see how it has done. Your salon assistant, an intelligent woman, professional virtual salon business. No. Okay, core persona. So it gives it that tone that it's supposed to focus on the operational constraints of it. Like it tells it my operational mode. Since I already described my operational mode, I operate remotely. People reach out to me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to this side and I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to save. So it will be applied on my next prompts. Yeah, then here it tells you have free credits. You're on a free trial. If you're on Pro, it will tell you that you're on Pro. The microphone, these are just default settings for your computer. Then for the share, you can share your, okay. You can team up. Sorry, I think this is a new feature. You can make your application public so that anyone who accesses it can remix it, or you can give limited access. So restricted, you can just maybe type in your teammates' emails and you share the design with them. So what I'm not sure of, if you can edit the same application at the same time, that I'm not sure of. But what I can see from here is that you can share the application to your teammates' email and they can see the design that you're working on. So they can also share ideas. So for the publish, now this publish part is where you connect your application to Google AI Studio. To Google Cloud. So it helps you create a project, then you can publish your application. So your app will be accessed publicly and so on. So let me just change this to public. Then you can copy that link to share with anyone, or I'm going to go here to publish. I don't know why it's like this. Oh, okay. What does publishing look like? Chat history, code will stay private. Oh, because it's still generating. This part will come after it's done generating. So for the versions, it's just showing you your chat history. For the integrations, now, remember those buttons we had down? Here, integrations, you get to see them. So you can say, I want to integrate Google Drive. I want to integrate Google Sheets. Maybe you want an Excel sheet report for your salon people, or maybe if they book a schedule, it's automatically added to your Google Sheet. Or maybe if you want to add it to your calendar, maybe you've scheduled something, you can add it to the calendar immediately. We have Google Docs, like there are so many integrations that you can have. As you can see, it's only Google products since it's a Google tool, so you can only connect to Google products. But like I said, if you have an external thing, that's where something called secrets comes in. So let me say maybe if you have a storage which is Superbase, maybe you want to connect to it to store your users in Superbase. If they sign up, you can add the client secret API here. If you have your Gemini API, for now I'm using already an existing API, but we shall see how to create one after. So for now, I've covered secrets real quickly. Then GitHub. GitHub is important because when you're submitting a GitHub repository. So if you also don't know how to use GitHub, Google AI Studio does that for you. You can just describe what your GitHub project name is going to be. It's a simple description. Then you can choose whether to make it private or public. just like that. So since it's done generating, let's first see what it has done. So it has done this glow skin. This is what it has done. My agent is there. I can just type hi. Let me see if it will work. So since I already have an API connected to it, I'm hoping that it works immediately. Okay, perfect. So it's working. It's showing you the real time of how the application will be. So I'm not going to go and iterate. I'm just going to go to publish because I want to publish. So when you go to publish, after it's done generating, you're going to press get started. So in getting started, I already have a project, but for now, let me say I want to import a new project. So let me first leave here and I'm going to go to my Google Cloud. So you're going to search GCP. GCP is a short form for Google Cloud platform. So I'm going to go to Google Cloud. So if it's your first time to use it, you'll come here. So this side, you'll see a sign in, create account, something. But since I already have an account, I'm just going to go to console. And if you're a new user and you're signing in, they'll ask you for a card. Don't worry, they only need like $1 on that card. They won't take it. They just need to clarify that at least this card is active. How to clarify if it has some money on it. Okay. So if you're a new person and you're creating an account for the first time on Google Cloud, they give you $300 credits for a first time user. So you have credits to use for this hackathon. If you're not a new user, every month they give you 10 credits for free according to the guidelines that you read from those links. So you're going to come here. Now this may take some time, but I'm here. I'm going to run through, but in case you didn't, if in case I was so fast here, you'll reach out. So I'm going to come here. In this corner, there is a nav bar, there is the name Google Cloud, and there is this part. So if you're a new user, it will be empty or it will show just the word project. So this shows the specific project that you're in. Now think of a project like a repository where you can have very many folders. Now folders are like services or your applications. Maybe your organization is called, let me say GDG. GDG may have a website. It might have maybe we have courses, we might have a courses website. So those are different services under our organization. So our organization can be like our project, and our project can host all our very many services. So in this case, I'm going to press that button, that side here. Then I'm going to go to new project. So I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to say, I'm going to name it build with AI. And then I'm going to leave the billing account as that. So we're not given credits, but if you follow those links, you'll be able to see how to get credits. But previously, we had credits. Since the system is under maintenance, we were not able to secure credits for this specific event. But don't worry, MLH provided credits. It shows you guidelines on how to access the credits. So I'm not going to create any organization. So billing account, like I said, if you have your card, please don't add your card because you will see here, they will list for you the various billing accounts that you have. So if it's your card, it will have your name given how you named it. But if maybe you get credits, if you have credits on your account, if you're a new user, you can use your credits. But if you use your credits and the hackathon is done, please remember to go and stop the service so that it doesn't keep running, and later when your credits are done, they end up charging you. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to go to create. So I've created that project. It's here being created. So I'm going to still go to that same button up there, and I'm going to select my new project. So where is it? It's here. And that's my new project. So I'm going very fast. Sometimes this console can confuse, so you reach out to me. So search, I'm going to go here down and go to Google Cloud Run. Okay, let me not even do that because Google AI Studio will do it for us. So the important part is creating a project. I have a project now. That is the most important part. So if your Google AI Studio is if your Google Cloud and Google AI Studio are using the same account, same Gmail, you don't need to worry about connecting them. It automatically connects. So you're going to come here and say, let's go back previously. So we went to publish. I already had a project there, but I said I want to import projects. So for your case, you will see something like import project or create new project. So I want to import a project. So I'm going to come and search here, build with AI. and it's going to show me my project. Why? Because I'm using the same email, so they are automatically connected. So I'm going to say build with AI, and I'm going to import. So this specific application is going to use that specific project to host my services. So I'm going to press, why is it still there? So I'm going to choose that project, and I'm going to press continue. So you can set a spending cap. You can say, if the limit, if it reaches 0, when your credits are done, please alert me so that I go and stop the project. Continue, I'm hurrying. Okay, I have 10 minutes to wrap up. So publish app. And just like that, you don't need to go and learn Google Cloud Run or storage and stuff. You just create a project and publish your application. So as it's publishing, I'm going to go to what? To GitHub. So if your GitHub is not already connected, you have to connect it. So I'm going to go back to my chat, and I'm going to say, I want to connect to GitHub. I want to connect to GitHub. GitHub, help me with a description, with a short description. This is not good. You have to think, but I'm demoing, so I don't want to think. Yeah? I'm just going to do that chap chap. I just want a description. So go to GitHub link, create new repository in Go AI Studio. Click. I just want a description. Okay, so okay there, and we have it. So I'm just going to copy this. Copy, go back to my AI Studio and paste it here. So I don't want to think also about the name. So it's already here. Let's just go with that. So I'm going to go back this side. Then I'm going to go back to GitHub. Hope my description went away. Let me go back and copy it this side. So Control C, go this side and this side to Google AI Studio and paste it. So then you choose, do you want your repository to be private? Private means people won't be able to see it. For this specific hackathon, we require your repository to be public. Maybe after the hackathon, you can pull back and switch it back to private. So I'm going to create GitHub repository. And just like that, you don't even need to go to GitHub, but you need to have connected your account. The steps are also very clear on how to connect your GitHub account. So here they're showing me the structure of my application. These are the default documents that I already have. I didn't choose a specific framework. It just went straight to React. So I'm going to stage and commit. You don't even need to have the knowledge of Git commit, Git int and stuff. You just need to press a button and it does everything for you. So for the secrets, we didn't set up an API key. This is for a previous project. So I'm going to go to select API key. So let me not do that. And I first close this and I go back to start. So we are back to our dashboard. So on your dashboard, you can see this small thing down here. It's a key and it shows you get API key. So we are going to press it. And then you can see here that I'm going to just create a new key and I'm going to call it, you can change its name. Oh, okay. We called it glow and what? Glow and skin. I don't remember the name of my app. It's concerning. Okay, glow and skin. So the project is already that, but if it doesn't show a project name, you can drop down and you will see the project. And if you had not imported your project, you can still import it. So since I already selected my project, it's already there, I'm going to select it and create key. So the key is already created. I'm going to just copy key and I'm going to go, even though you don't copy it, but if you're using maybe an IDE, you can copy it. So remember how we said on how to access the Gemini API key. So for you, if you went to Anti-Gravity or VS and you brainstormed from there, you just want an API key, you can still just go to Google AI Studio and just get the API key, just like that. Okay, so we're going back to our chat. So my apps are here. My app is called Glossbot. Funny name, but okay. So we have that. We are going to GitHub. No, we are going to integrations. Sorry, secrets. So now that I have my API key, I'm going to select key. So I already have it. I already have my key. Now I want to select a project, build with AI. So build with AI already has its own key. So I'm just going to press next. I'm going to say select key. But if the key is not also there, you can just automatically create it from this side. Even though you don't go the other side, you can just create it from here through that select key options. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm done. I'm actually done. I've published GitHub. I've published my GitHub project. It's here, ready to be shared. Everything is there. Of course, the default README will come. If you want to change the README, you can, but this is it. It has everything. And then if I want to add secrets, I can come and add secrets. If I want to maybe connect another application or whatnot, I can connect and so on. So let's see if our app was published. So, and our app was also published. So visit. And there we are. Just like that, I have a link to share on my what? On my dev post. So on dev post, remember we said you have to give us a demo video. Okay, so how you're going to do that, you can capture your screenshots and stuff, or just record your screen and document how your application works. Then after documenting, you can go to AI Studio and tell it, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Can I have demo speaker notes for my presentations? Or you can go to Google AI Studio itself and ask it for speaker notes. So help me with speaker notes. Oh, my time is almost done, but let me do this quickly. Help me with speaker notes. Let me send this. And then I'm going to go here to 11 Labs. 11 Labs was not included, but let me just do it for you guys. Featherless, I've not gone through Featherless. Like, we shared the links to that. So please remember, even though you don't use it now, but please claim your credits, because it's a part now. They give us free credits, so please hope to claim them. Then you can use them maybe after. So 11 Labs can help you generate an MP3 sound that you can use on your demo video. So if you don't even want to speak, you just want to record the screen, insert the sound. Yeah. So since I've opened this up, I'm going to go back to Go AI Studio. So it has generated for me the speaker notes just like that. So I'm going to come and copy them. Let me go like this. It has given me slides in it as well. I just want speaker notes. So for me to copy everything, I'm going to edit from the other side. So copy, you come to 11 Labs, paste, Control A, Control V, because I already had something there. So you have to read through. Now this is also work. You have to read through, remove the generics, that you structure your speech, how you want everything to flow. Now it's saying what to say. You can remove everything and start from what to say. You're going to start with good morning. Then you go, just edit. Editing is quick. So now I wanted you to show you this side. So this side, you can choose the model that you want to use. Then you can explore voices of people that you want to use. You can test out, how does this person speak? Then it will tell you. I don't know if it's able to speak, but okay, you can't hear, but I know on your laptop you'll be able to hear. So you can say generate speech, and when it's done generating, you just download it and then you add it to the video, you post to YouTube and give us the link. So that's it, and it gives you two options. So you can choose which one to choose. Yeah, and just like that, guys, you have a demo. These days you don't struggle to demo for hackathons. Right? It's that sharp, So we thank God for AI. So yeah, that's it. I hope it was okay. I know it was a bit fast, but I'm here, and also our platform, GDG YouTube account already has a demo still taking you through Google AI Studio, so that you can also check that out later. So I know I have 1 minute. So in that 1 minute, let me tell you about Stitch. So Stitch is also like another UI tool for Google. So it helps you, it gives you screens for your application. So I already have a master prompt this side in my Google AI Studio. I mean in my AI mode. So I'm going to go back and copy that prompt. So you can just give it to Stitch, and Stitch will create screens for you. So after Stitch creating that design, now here you can be the master of your UI. You don't dedicate the UI to your what? Ah, geez. Okay, let me reload. You don't dedicate the UI to your Google AI Studio. You can brainstorm your UI first here. Maybe send. Please send. Oh, it's frozen. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, you've got the concept, right? So after sending this prompt, ah, Jesus, I think I wanted to demo this. Laptop is frozen. Sorry, guys, but yes, for Stitch, you can send this chat, then you refine your screens. Then after refining, you will see that you can connect Google AI Studio immediately and just push the project to Google AI Studio. So all the other flow starts from there. Thank you very much.